Am I the a-hole? Okay. Let's go ahead and just skip the middleman and come to the realization that yes, he is an a-hole.
Well,
We're gonna go ahead and skip that. But it was the only story that I had left to play. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Husband thrown out over a joke.
My parents kicked out my husband over a joke. I've been married to my second husband, Mike, for 4 years now. He's a jokester and loves to crack jokes all the time. He especially likes to joke with my brother, Ethan, and his wife. Ethan used to be okay with it until he started complaining about Mike taking it too far with his jokes. Some context about Ethan. He and his wife couldn't have kids, so they adopted a boy, Joey, 2 years ago. Mike has been making silly, lighthearted jokes that involve Joey's biological parents as a way to mess with Ethan and his wife. I already talked to Mike, and I can tell you that he's 100% meaning no harm, and he just wants to try to get them to react. So fast forward to New Year's Eve. My parents hosted a big celebratory dinner, and Ethan and his wife came. So while we were eating dinner, Mike decided to tell a knock-knock joke to Ethan. He said, "Knock, knock." Ethan laughed and said, "Who's there?" Mike replied, "Joey's biological parents." Then he burst out laughing. Silence took over, and Ethan's facial expressions changed. His wife called Mike an idiot, to which Mike replied with, "Hey, relax, it was just a joke." An argument ensued, and dinner was paused. My parents suddenly told Mike to leave, which I thought was too harsh. I tried to speak to them and get them to calm down, but Mom insisted that Mike leave. We left, and Mike was complaining the whole time about how they overreacted. I called Mom later, and she told me Mike was out of line with his hurtful jokes about this touchy topic and told me that I was wrong for defending him and saying he was just joking. She said he ruined New Year's for the family, but I told her it was her and Dad who ruined the New Year's celebration for escalating the situation and kicking him out. I told her he could talk to them, but again, they were the ones who ruined New Year's celebration. She called me delusional for this statement and hung up. We haven't talked to them for days. I tried contacting Ethan, but no response.
You can tell when somebody is a bully compared to a prankster when the joke that they're trying to use isn't even remotely funny. Not only is it not funny, I don't even get it. Like, what's the punchline? Like, you just want to find a way of belittling this kid for no reason other than your form of entertainment. Somebody said a while back on one of the videos, and I cannot remember. A joke is only as funny as when everybody laughs about it. If you're the only person that's laughing, it's not a joke. If it's just a prank, bro, and you're the only one that's laughing, it's not a prank. It's just flat out bullying. This right here, and I can't emphasize this enough, it wasn't even funny. I can see if it was like crass, crude jokes, and some of those jokes I actually like, ooh, that was cringy, but I see the humor in it. This wasn't even funny. That's one. Two, and this is to the parents, not the wife. This is to the parents. I don't even know why you wasted your time talking to the daughter. I really don't. She's gonna take up for her man regardless of what happens. She's gonna take up for him. Um, when you decide to take up for an adult for abusing a child, there is no more talks I can have with you. There is nothing more than there's nothing I can say to you. And I'm not even trying to be facetious when I say that. I personally cannot think of anything I can say to you to get it through your head. Because you're always going to say it was a joke. Well, if I've told you 50,000 times that these jokes are hurtful and you keep hiding behind it's still a joke, so I'm going to keep saying it. Okay, well then fuck you, fuck your husband. You're not invited over here anymore because you don't know how to set. I set a boundary and you keep stepping over it. So please do not call me in the middle of the night talking about why I don't want to hang around with you no more. You're wasting my time because I've told you why I don't. And I'm not going to get over your cruelty to make you feel better. That's not going to happen. Because again, it's bullying because I don't even get the joke. I'm done.